What's up, Aquarius? This is Streetwise Tarot, here to give you guys a reading for the mid-month of June. We have a past, present, future spread. So this is past, this is present, and this is future. We're looking forward to. Okay. So Aquarius, it's like in the past, you guys have focused on your feelings. You focused on like letting go of certain things that had you feeling some type of way. You know, with the death card, you guys are looking towards a new beginning. You were open. You guys decided to open yourself to the universe, you know. But presently, you guys are not quite connecting with your soulmate, you know, the person that you were trying to connect with. Um, and because of that, you know, the reason being is because of it could have to do with a child being on the way, or it could have to do with like maybe your childhood situations that you've dealt with. So like a lot of you guys are just like in a hurt space. It's not about flying solo. A lot of you guys could be just grounded. You were floored about whatever situation, you know. Look, you could have gotten back with your soulmate, but they weren't receptive to the situation. Receptive to a new beginning, or they weren't feeling the same way, you know. It's just like, hey, you know, I'm no longer in that headspace. You know, I'm no longer being a Aquarius where, you know, I'm not like, I'm mainly focused on myself. Some of you guys, I want to focus on us. And they could have been, this person could have been like, you know, well, that's nice and great and all, but I've decided to be like, I want to be by myself. I don't feel the same way, you know. Um, the situation, like it could be like either it took you back to like your childhood of maybe being rejected or something like that, or it took you back to being back in a place, you know, a place of feeling alone or something like that. You know, if they rejected you, you know. And like you guys, like I said, you guys are grounded. Let's clarify. Okay, Spirit, please clarify the Five of Feathers. Five of Feathers, please clarify. Five of Feathers, please clarify. Learning. Okay, so this was a learning situation. Okay, so unfortunately, some of you guys may have gotten to the place of like, I should have kept to my own original thought process. I learned from the situation, and you guys weren't listening to what that person was saying. Like Aquarius, every single time it's not always like you're right and they're wrong. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not the type of reader to tell you guys what you want to hear all the time, but like this person, like you could have offended this person so much where they weren't like they learned from whatever you did to them. You know, like when you ghosted them so many times, it's just like they just let you go. You know, and it could have been hurtful. It could have taken you back to, oh well, this is the reason why I'm the way I am. You know. So you felt like you learned from the situation to be like how you always are, you know. Not all of you guys, but some of you guys, you know. But I think a lot of you guys, you know, as you like learn from this situation, you actually hear what they're trying to say, you know. Don't blame them, this other person, for whatever has happened between you two. You learn from the situation, and then you just, it's like a new beginning has started. You know, you get new things that inspire you to get started in something else. But you guys in this place of like, I'm not listening to my feelings anymore. You know, I'm going to get back into my headspace. I'm not going to be bothered. I'm going to get back into my headspace, you know, get back into the airspace, the mind space, you know. And that's where you guys could be starting over at. You know, it's just like some of you guys, you know, the Ace of Wands usually is a good card, but I think with this reading, a lot of you guys could be deciding to like, okay, well, it's just best that I be by myself. But it's like you're missing something. Your intuition is off, you know? You're not listening, okay, Aquarius? You're not listening to what that person is saying. I'm sorry, but if this is actual soulmate or a twin flame or someone you're meant to be with, it's never over, you know, with them. But it's just like this person is just like, you hurt me so much, or you did too much, or vice versa. This person hurt me so much, they did so much that I just, you know, I can't let that stuff go, you know. But I think that you could have heard this person wrong. Or you will hear this person wrong. Like when you guys get talking, since this is the present, like this stuff can be changed. No longer get into their hurt space, you know. Let me see. What should Aquarius learn from this situation if they were denied? What should Aquarius learn from this situation? Okay, so I'm using the crystal tarot. I got meditation in reverse. You know, just it just popped out. You know, on its own. So it's time to communicate, you guys. I wish the communication card would have just popped up, but it's time to communicate. It's time to think less and feel more. A lot of you guys don't want to hear this shit. You don't want to hear this because it's like you want to make choices not based on your feelings, but it's time to speak. Tell this person how you really feel. If you want to turn this situation around, if you don't want to turn it around, let it go. You know, be happy, let it go. But if the words of this person hit your heart, tell them how you really feel about them. You know, so you guys can start have that new creative beginning with that person. Um, and then you know it'll be less about thinking and more about feeling. You know, if you guys don't want to be without this person that's in your life, you're going to have to keep going towards emotion. The main thing that a lot of you guys don't want to do, you're going to have to keep pushing through and going towards emotion, you know, and stop getting out of this space of being unsure about how you feel, unsure about what your heart is saying. You know, turn that around. You guys can. Like a lot of you guys, you don't want to be alone, and others of you, you want to be alone. So if you want to be alone, keep going along the path, getting back to your headspace, and do your thing. You know. All right, Aquarius, that is it for you guys. Have a good month. Bye.